There are a lot of different options that foreign entrepreneurs can use to obtain authority to start their businesses in the United States. Here are a few of them, the most common ones. For example, an L1 visa is a good option for foreign entrepreneurs. If the foreign entrepreneur has had a business abroad and has worked for that business abroad for at least 1 year out of the last 3, he or she can come to the United States and open a brand new office that's an affiliate or subsidiary or branch of the foreign office and apply for an L1 work visa. He or she should probably be in a managerial or an executive capacity. That would be an L1A, and they will get that work visa for 7 years, and there's a streamlined approach to get a green card straight from that L1 category. Another good option for foreign entrepreneurs is an E1 or E2 work visa. An E1 is for international traders, and E2 is for international investors. Probably E2 is more common than an E1. The eligibility criteria for this work visa is that the foreign entrepreneur has to own at least 50% of the U.S. business, and the nationality of the foreign entrepreneur has to be from a list of treaty countries. There are countries that the United States has signed treaties with that allows for this kind of work visa category. In addition, to get an E2 investor work visa, the investor has to have committed or spent a substantial amount of money to start that U.S. business. Substantial does not have a dollar figure attached to it in the United States laws or regulations. What it means is that the foreign entrepreneur must have spent or committed at least maybe 75% or so of what it would cost to start that kind of business in the United States or buy that kind of business in the United States. And they have to show that they have committed or spent that with receipts and show that the source of funds is them and not family money, not company money. And if they can do that, they can get an E2 visa to start their U.S. enterprise. Another option for foreign entrepreneurship in the United States is using an EAD card. EAD stands for Employment Authorization Document. You can get an EAD card in various contexts and parts of your career in the United States. One of the most common ways is that a foreign student who graduates from a U.S. institution will usually have a 1-year EAD card after graduation to practice what they learned in school in the United States. While they have that 1-year EAD card, they can start their own business. That's one way a foreign entrepreneur can start a business in the United States. The wrinkle is there are not a lot of great options for the foreign entrepreneur to continue their business after that 1-year period expires. But they can look into that with an immigration counsel to see if there's any viable option for them to be able to continue their U.S. business. Another way you can get an EAD card is if you are in the last stage of the green card process, which is called the I-485. While you file for an I-45 and it's pending, the Immigration Service will give you an EAD card so you can continue to work here while you're waiting for your green card. When you have that EAD card, you can work in any capacity, anywhere, including being self-employed in your own U.S. business. So if you're using the EAD card that you obtain through a pending green card process, you can start your U.S. business. In addition to that, once you get your green card, you have full authorization to live and work here indefinitely, including owning and running your own business. An EB-1 is another option for a foreign entrepreneur because they can self-petition for an EB-1 as opposed to almost every other green card category that requires an employer to sponsor them. However, for an EB-1, you have to meet a very high standard. It is designed for people of extraordinary ability, the creme de la creme, the experts in their field. As shown by a lot of criteria, an EB-1 application is probably 3 inches thick to show that you meet that standard. It means you have achieved international awards, you have publications in journals of international circulation. It means you are members of associations that you have to be elected to be a member of, that you can't just pay to be a member of. It means that you judge the work of others. It means that the media has discussed your original scientific or academic or professional contributions in the field. The criteria is extremely high, but if you can meet it and you have the proof that you meet it, you can self-petition and run your own business in the United States.